Okay, we're at Orpheus Park, July 26th. I'm gonna again document all the dog mess that's left over here. It's ridiculous. First off, I just want to show you just the free running dogs. Pretty much standard. It's Tuesday and it's off dog hours. So I'd like to document that, but it's pretty disgusting here just one day after a weekend or a Monday. Empty dog bag. There's actually about a roll there. It's a pretty significant amount left, but I'm just going to run through it real quick. We have a lot of dried leftovers. The kids can walk in and put their hands in. You can see they're sun-baked because they've been here in the hot sun. It's the hot part of the park right here. There's another one right there. This is another full-size one right here. They're just scattered around. I started counting and I lost count as to how many there were. But if you look through this little area here, this is the shortcut the kids take on their way to school. Parents drop off and pick up right here at this area. They walk straight down this way and funnel down to where those bike racks are. Also down on the other side, and if you look carefully, I'll try to zoom in, you'll see a little girl walking in that area. That's also another area concentrated. You see a flag I put right by where she just walked. You know, what we're trying to do, and the mission behind here, is to have the city accept the fact that this is a mess and it really is a hazard to children using the park, and it's unmanaged, and I think it's unsustainable to have a free running dog park where dogs can just pretty much crap anywhere they want right around here, and you know, really cause issues with exposing children to leftover dog feces. How you doing? I'm trying to document all the leftover dog poop from dog park, and it's just a mess, and I keep trying to tell the city, so I've resorted to YouTube videos.
Actually, when I come here, I pick up more than I can.
Yeah, it's believe me, yeah, there's a lot more. Here's a bunch of leftover hair. I guess somebody cleans their dog or bathes them or does something here. A lot of hair. It's not probably a hazard, but it's still something that I don't know how many kids want to roll around or be exposed to leftover dog hair. By the way, you know that dog hours are Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, right? Yeah, dog hours are Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays in the morning and in the late afternoon. All right, you don't know, because I think on the websites, if you go on any of the websites, some of them, here's a giant smear with a lot of leftover dog poop. Again, here's the area where children walk down to go to Leucadia Central, and there's more leftovers. Small ones, must be a small dog. Here's one that's been there for a while, it's all sun-dried. And we have a few down on this walkway. That's, I would say, in the mornings when I walk my children to school, it's heavily traveled. Here's an old dried up one that's been there for a few days, mixed in with the mulch. You can't really see it, it's disguised. Here's one actually on the walkway, and you can see all the mulch is kind of stuck inside of it. And there's probably more down the way, but I just don't have the time to walk down there. The other thing too that's interesting is that the entire runoff right here, these are the runoff channels, and if you follow these channels, all the runoff from this slope ends up in the sandbox at Leucadia Central. Last year, one pediatrician of one of our parents said that he had 8 cases of tapeworm from children that attend Leucadia, and of course he can't attribute it to the exposure to animal feces, but that's generally how kids get tapeworm. Here's the runoff channel going right down into the school, and if you followed it down a little further, it actually ends up literally. Oh, look at here's some more dog poop. Very difficult to see. This area here, heavily traveled by young kids. They tend to not stay on the walkways. Look at it. Gosh, I didn't even see any of these. There's some poop right there next to the dog poop sign or whatever here, and there's probably dozens of undiscovered ones. They're difficult to see, and kids jump this fence, take shortcuts, explore. They have a tendency to want to explore. And just quickly, again, I want to document the urine-soaked concrete and, well, lack of a better term, pissing post right here. This post right here, it's the usual. I like to keep it documented. And then you can see the trail going down from this one underneath. The area where it looks like somebody's actually eating with urine underneath their feet. Over here, again, we have some leftovers. Somebody made an attempt possibly to pick that one up, but you just can't get it all up. Oh, there's another one here. I didn't see this one before. Right there, another one. And then if we go back over to the sand area, I didn't observe any in the sand area today, but what I did observe is, again, the usual pee areas. There's a big smear. I don't know if it's visible because of the shade, and then the urine down below. But that smear was there a week ago, still on the post. And then you can see again more urine on these posts here where the dogs go. On that one right there. And then also here's a dog crap. And it looks like it must be the same dog that's crapping right there, and it's a big smear down to the dog turd in the sand. As we move over this way, within a few feet of the sandbox, we have small traces of dog poop right there. And then over this way, I found a little area here. Again, a lot of kids will come down this area straight to this fence, or that gate over there is sometimes open, and they run along that gate and go down to the school, or they just jump and take a shortcut right through this area here and through an area right next to that fence. And if you look back here, just in this area alone, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leftover dog poops just in this area here alone. This area seemed to be pretty clean today. Usually there's a heavy saturation of it here. And as we walk back up this way, which is one of the areas again that kids walk, you'll see there's some more. There's a leftover one right there. And if you notice, you can't see them. They're camouflaged for the most part. So you would walk up on that pretty quick, and before you know it, you've stepped in it. And what will really be interesting is come school year, how many footprints I'll be able to document with children that are walking on the concrete or ones that have been stepped in. Here's a big mush pot right here, unable to pick that one up. Here's one right next to the pathway. It's all dried up and it's been there for quite some time. Then we just have 2 more left over that I observed. All in all, gosh, it looks like we're into the 20s in terms of the count. Nice big healthy pile right there. And then one more that I found over here. Again, I'm on the walkway that children use. Some scattered remnants of poop right there. And there's one last couple things so I can just get it in documented. Here's a urine-soaked retaining wall. And same with this right here. It's at a glazed, point of being glazed. Now, you actually take a good close look at it. I invite anybody that views this to come down here and take a look at the park Again, there's soaked rocks that you find kids jumping on, but here it is, Orpheus Park on July 25th, Tuesday, the day following a dog park use. No sign of any landscaping crews or anybody designated to clean up after this. There's people down at the park playing. I saw some kids rolling in the grass earlier. As a matter of fact, there's some people sitting right in the grass right now, maybe a couple feet away from leftover dog poop that I missed. I can't get them all, but that's it for now. Over and out.